We've all grown up hearing stories about ghosts, spirits, and unhappy or trapped souls in our world. These stories always catch our attention. Actually, paranormal events are something we only hear about in movies and stories, not in our everyday lives. But not for this couple, or rather the husband, who had an eerie experience. In the video by Muntu Vault, Bound to Last Forever, the husband tried to be naughty by filming his wife in the shower, but what he saw on the tape would have blown his mind. People believe in paranormal activity because they have vivid imaginations and a strong desire to find out about the unusual. I think most paranormal activity happens because people don't realize how. From the smallest flying insects to the biggest blue whales, from the wave particles that make up everything to the vast universe. The most amazing and awe-inspiring things are all around us. However, many people can't see this, so they make up stories to add mystery to things they think are boring and common. This is due to things like forgetfulness and the desire to be entertained. Have a good story aided by exaggeration and a lack of genuine investigation. Cover most a few come down to fraud or delusion. Any with mediums involved fit into this category. Some people want to live in a haunted house, usually while getting attention for how oppressed they are by it. Give them a rational explanation, and they'll reject it because that makes them wrong rather than special. Others are victims of ghost hunters or demonologists whose egos and bank balances depend on making people believe that spirits are responsible for disrupting their lives in real life. We're able to explain most of the things, however we are not able to explain a few things which occur. Our normal minds are not able to accept such happenings. We try to provide logical, scientific or other explanations to such happenings. When we're unable to provide any such explanations, we term they were strange. A woman recently went viral on Facebook after she posted pictures of her baby and said she thought she saw a ghost sleeping next to him on CCTV. Ghosts are scary, and the fact that one might be inside your house is even scarier. A woman had to experience this exact feeling through an entire night, but the reality of the whole situation is even crazier than you think. A woman recently went viral on Facebook after she wrote about how she thought she was a ghost sleeping next to her baby in his crib on CCTV. But the truth will make you laugh out loud. She posted pictures of her baby in the crib with the caption, "So last night I was sure there was a ghost baby in the bed with my son. I was so scared I barely slept. I even tried creeping in there with a flashlight while my son was sleeping." The real twist came when I went to look into it more this morning. It turns out that when my husband changed the sheets, he forgot to put the mattress protector on. I could kill him. Yes, it was just a picture. Maritza Elizabeth spent the whole night thinking there was a ghost of a baby in her child's crib. In the morning, she realized it was just a picture on the label of the mattress that she mistook for a ghost. The fact that she thought there was a ghost and didn't look into it until the next day made the internet laugh even more. Questions: what is it real, and what's it doing there? A family in Highland, Michigan, believes their house is haunted. And what's even more disturbing is that whatever's haunting the home is doing harm to their little girl. Heather Bro and Joshua Higgins say they couldn't believe what they saw on their nanny cam. "It's almost like she sees something that we don't," Heather Bro said. "It's an image that Heather and Joshua say is haunting their home. It was just chilling," Joshua said. "It literally sent a chill down your spine. What I just saw on the couple's nanny cam video from a few weeks ago is what looks like something moving in front of the baby crib. The couple says it looks like a ghost." Heather says this supposed ghost scratched and attacked her daughter Lily and then grabbed her. "It scares us that it could do something else." Bro said, "I mean, there was one morning when I woke up and it felt like someone had their hands around my neck." A team of paranormal investigators came in and tried to answer some of the couple's questions and concerns. Josh's father Jim says it may be someone. When Joshua's father, Jim Higgins, was told a story about the house, he said, "The man who lived here before committed suicide by jumping out this window, which is one story down." The couple says they don't know why this ghost is after them, but they don't want anything to do with it. "It's not physically just going after her, it feels like it's going after myself," the man said. Two bros said he couldn't figure out what was going on, so it's just weird. Higgins said that Josh and Heather are staying with Lily at a roommate's house until they have enough money to move. This crazy thing happened again with this kid. After watching the video on the baby monitor, the parents were sure that something was pulling their child. A video that went viral and was shared on social media sites will give you the chills. On February 21st, Josh Dean posted a video on TikTok that he says shows paranormal activity. In the video, a child is seen lying on her bed and playing with her toys. At 11:37 p.m., the child seems to be pulled under the bed. This will give you a good scare. The girl gets up and goes to get a pillow. As the girl screams, her legs seem to be slowly pulled under the bed and disappear. When the parents watched the video on the baby monitor, they were sure that something was pulling their child. Josh Dean had posted the video on TikTok with the caption, "My daughter is being pulled by something." Being pulled under the bed, wife thinks she crawled, but she was pulled by something. The video got more than 9 million views on social media platform, and people are shocked to see its content. "Oh hell no, she's not crawling, she was being pulled after seeing that it would have taken me and my kids and left," said one user. While another user added there's no way she was scared and crying mummy and just willingly kept crawling. Under there, the baby's leg was falling off the bed, which is probably what woke him up, and then a piece of dust flew up. "No ghost," said a user further down in the thread. "I build infrared cameras for a living. That's dust. Don't worry about it. I'm a father and can also say that the baby's movements seem normal." Several viewers were hoping for a very different result. One user said, "I was so ready to see the bear move and start talking to the little man," referring to a large stuffed toy behind the crib. This sentiment was shared by many others. Some videos start with an infant, while others start with an unsettlingly empty crib and black and white footage fit for a horror movie. Each post has pictures and sound. That will definitely bring up the question of whether or not what she said was true again. Users of TikTok are disappointed that the stuffed bear has not yet come to life and given a speech. Meanwhile, some users rejected the ghost angle and claimed that the child had crawled under the bed to get a toy but was unable to get out and got stuck, and that's probably what made her cry. Things such as a voice captured on audio, entities captured on pictures and videos, or actual events where something is moved, seen moving, or where you see, hear, or feel something that can't be explained. You can see a person who is not quite there. Hear a voice say something to you when you're alone, feel a touch when no one is standing by. You see an object move by thin air or be placed in a difficult spot with no explanation as to why. There are plenty of ways to experience paranormal activity, but most people find them very creepy. Some spirits just make noises like knocking, doors slamming, etc. to get your attention. The last thing you should do is show fear. You can talk to the spirit directly to try to take back your space, but they don't always listen. Some harmless things you can do include looking up information about the apartment complex at your local library or historical center to determine if any major past events occurred in your complex or in locations nearby. I would also speak to neighbors to see if they can give you insight into the activity. It can happen for a number of reasons. The Bible says that Satan can pretend to be an angel of light to trick people. This can also happen when people play with Ouija boards, which can let something into their lives. This world, some ghosts are spirits who don't have a good relationship with God and will be punished soon. It's hard to understand these things, which may be sent by God to strengthen our faith and willingness to serve Him first. I've had dozens of paranormal experiences, some of which I can't explain, but I don't doubt that there is a powerful force in the universe that is good to all of its creations. It also tries to build relationships with the things it has made through prayer, meditation, or whatever else is needed to calm the mind and root activities in the divine. When men do this, their sensitivity grows and doors and windows that can't be seen open. Then something weird happens, which is both a test and a blessing. My best guess is that the paranormal involves an unknown type of energy or consciousness that interacts with human consciousness. It may not be completely separate from us, but it may have a mind of its own and use effects and microwaves to interact in our three-dimensional reality. It may come from another dimension where it has no real form, but when it comes to our reality, it can take on almost any form. Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video on social networks, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.